If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles.
Alright, we are now 3 hours and a half into day 5. Let's have a point of situation. Let's start again in the south. Colombia is consolidating his reign. He is attacking here the remaining AI, which were the Caribbean islands, which is a good move. It's gonna give him a 10% morale increase and solidify his economical position. He is also moving with his navy towards Central America. Central America is still fighting South Mexico that he attacked together with Mexico City. Except that Mexico City is now, yeah, you've guessed it, also turning on his ally, and he is now targeting also South Mexico. Quite some internal deals have been made, non-aggression pacts, betrayal, everything that you can imagine is happening in here. This is cow diplomacy and backstabbing at its best. As you can see, it doesn't just happen in regular games, but it also happens with expert players. It is sad to see, but it is the gaming reality, so let's move on. What else? Let's check it now for Cuba. Cuba has lost Havana and the western part of his island. Cuba has retreated here on the southern shore to get out of range of the battleships, which will be to no avail because in only 17 minutes the battleships are going to reach again the ground troops. However, he is finally assembling his naval force, which contains 9 battleships, 9 cruisers and 8 destroyers. This is a far superior naval force than what we have here: 8 battleships, 6 cruisers and 4 destroyers, 6 subs. So we're gonna see here, as I said yesterday, we're gonna see here a giant naval battle, which is gonna make all the difference. Because as soon as these two navies are engaged in battle, Cuba is going to be able to attack with his ground troops the invading army of Florida. Because Florida, he has managed to capture the territory, but you can see that it came on a large cost. His 12 infantry and his 2 armored cars are below 50% health points. Same counts for the 2 anti-air. He has, however, high-level interceptors, 6 interceptors level 2, 2 interceptors level 3, but interceptors can protect ground troops, however they cannot conquer provinces. So as soon as the battle navy versus navy is going to be engaged, I think the tide is going to turn and Florida is gonna get kicked out of Cuba for once and for all. It would be a wise move for both Colombia and Cuba to be allied. Both of them have everything to win. They can repel together any attack from the Northern Americas. Even though if they cannot win the game, they will still survive. The team that wins, every player will get 3 points, every surviving player will get 1 point. So there's still initiative to continue into the game, to work together to try to survive. East Mexico here has repelled the attack from Western Mexico and is fighting back. Let's see how many units he has. He has 49 units and his enemy West Mexico has 84 units. So he has the numerical advantage. I guess as soon as he has organized himself, he's gonna be able to repel the attack. Here there were just West Mexican artillery that were killed. The north of his country will be taken. There are small counter attacks towards the capital, but I can see that there are a lot of units here. Ooh, 8 light tanks, 23 armored cars, 10 infantry, 2 armored cars. This is going to be bad. And then the Air Force, 6 attack bombers, 1 interceptor. Yeah, that's looking good because Eastern Mexico doesn't have any Air Force at all. Then you have here two small red dots of East Texas in a desert of purple. That is going to be over soon. He's getting shelled the crap out of him. Houston is empty, but impossible to take at this time because it's being protected by cruisers, 5 of them, but a couple of units stacked on force march, like 4 light tanks, are going to resolve this problem very fast. As soon as these 2 cities fall, the cruisers as remaining naval units will get deleted from the game. Okay, let's move a little bit more north now. Arizona is completely crushing South California, which was a weaker player in this game. His army was already heavily damaged. He hasn't been very active. He's gonna get taken over rather fast. I see that Arizona has a large air force, 5 attack bombers and 11 tactical bombers. That is impressive. However, there's no interceptors. You need interceptors to protect your bombers. This is like basic 101. If one player is smart enough to make only interceptors, he's going to crush your air force. Anyway, this is going very well for Arizona, who seems to be at peace with most of his neighbors. We've got Oregon now, who is moving towards the east, who will probably attack either West Montana or Utah. Time will tell. Washington is still sitting there biding his time, trying to stay out of conflict, but we have West Montana that is moving towards his position. It looks like Eastern British Columbia is winning against Alberta. There's some Alberta troops still left here, but nothing noteworthy that can stop this onslaught. However, the remaining stacks here will be food for artillery. Attacking this would cost too much in terms of lost manpower. Eastern British Columbia is doing very well. Eastern British Columbia, at the other hand, is now getting completely crushed by Alaska. His attempt to land an infantry has failed. He is retreating with his remaining units. It looks like he's going to go to Victoria and try to put his armies there, probably to no avail. And then we have subs here from Washington who are going to try to intercept the remaining units. It looks like there will be no escape for Western British Columbia. Northwest Territories, however, is taking the advantage of the war and is moving towards Alaska. Of course, I can see this, but Alaska doesn't know this. This will come as quite a surprise. As we have observed already a lot during this game, when 2 players are fighting viciously with each other, another player can move in to grab his piece of the pie and to land grab territory without fighting for it, just to have some economical growth. And it looks like Saskatchewan is moving towards Alberta, trying to take some extra provinces for manpower, trying to take out the city for extra resources. Every province, every city in this game is going to count in the long run. Manitoba is completely crushed. Little units are left. He has only 9 units left, so this will be like the last nail in his coffin. East Montana, Kansas are in the same alliance. Looks like they're gonna make their move to Wyoming. Well, it doesn't look like it. It is actually happening. We're gonna see here Eastern Montana against Wyoming. So far, his ally Kansas isn't moving in, but I guess that's only a matter of time. West Texas is moving back his units towards his course. He's centralizing them because he could get attacked by any moment from either New Mexico or Mississippi, because Mississippi is almost done with East Texas. Nothing much is happening here in the southern east of the US. A lot of units, but not much is happening. We only have got Virginia, which has only 3 provinces left. I don't know why he has left his core provinces unguarded and went to sea with his units. He is disembarking here towards Boston, and all the rest of his army are stacked. He is counter-attacking towards Albany. Pennsylvania is not gonna see this coming, or he is seeing this coming. No, he's not seeing it coming because this armored car is also from Virginia. We're gonna be up for a war between Pennsylvania and Virginia, even though Pennsylvania asked for nothing because he wasn't really attacking this player. Virginia was getting attacked by North Carolina and Ohio, but it looks like Pennsylvania will pay the biggest price. And we already know what is going to happen. If these two will clash, what will happen? We're gonna have North Carolina moving in from the south, or maybe even Ohio here, who's going to move in from the west. As soon as two players clash, the vultures are gathering in the air, watching like hawks. Our French-Canadian friends in South Quebec are still enjoying their baguette and wine. Nothing much is happening. They're attacking minor AI, but that is basically it. They are biding their time, but not for much longer, because we have got Pennsylvania who is attacking South Quebec. Bad timing, because Pennsylvania is going to get attacked by the might of Virginia. Oh boy, this is going to be a clash. Even though Pennsylvania is a very good player, he's not going to be able to handle both South Quebec and Virginia, and is most probably going to get attacked in the back, like I said, and I repeat, North Carolina. People making deals with each other, they haven't understood one thing: only one team can win. And with your deal, you can help another team getting the advantage, and you're gonna get crushed yourself in the long run. Anyway, a lot is happening on this map. It is a clash of titans.